pretty well. Harsh Thakur.
You sense Biratnagar Kings are a little tentative and very unlike Guptill innings over here, out of his character. Shri, your thoughts?
Projected score, can they get to 150 from here? That'll depend a lot on Guptill playing shots like that. Yeah, it was short and it took full toll, Martin Guptill. Yeah, the off-spinner is a good matchup for him. Can he take him on? I think if the Kings are to get to 150, Guptill's got to play a big knock. He's well set, 30 balls he's played. Yeah, it was short, perfectly hit in the gap. He had the time, but very, very well executed. Super Force powered by Ncell, 4G.
That's got the leading edge as well. That'll run away towards the third man boundary. What to do for the fielder? Gives up the chase. 2 boundaries in a row. And Biratnagar Kings won't be complaining over here. That's another Super 4 powered by Ncell 4G.
Back-to-back boundaries for Guptill. He's taking on his matchup. This time was very clever. He allowed the ball to come. Just sort of allowed it to run off the face. There was no shot third man, remember? There was a shot mid-wicket to save the single.
He's picking his spots at the moment. And this is turning out to be another very good over. 9 runs so far in the first 5 deliveries of Thakur's first. And Guptill's into his 40s as well.
Yeah, the off-spinner is important because of the left-hander at the crease. But now he's getting to bowl to Nicholas Kirtan. But it's the last ball of his over. 9 of this over so far. Does he have a slip? I'd like to see him have a slip though. He doesn't. Can he finish the over off?
Goes for the reverse. Does not quite connect it. Very audacious from Kirtan very early in his innings. Facing only his 4th delivery. Done with over number 10 at the halfway stage. Biratnagar Kings put into bat a 65 for 2.
DHI Happier Home. Today sahay. Wishing you all a happier home.
DHI Happier Home. Today sahay.
यसरी भित्र जान त गाह्रो छ
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
Himstar for a complete home.
Pond Superlight Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Sign of things to come in this inaugural Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League, powered by Ncell. Let's get a look at Martin Guptill's boundaries thus far. Still no 6s, remarkably, on this opening day. Plenty of 4s, though. And every single 4 that is hit is going to power 4 education kits for school children, powered by the Ncell Foundation. Well, that's the impact, the legacy that the MPL will leave. So the occasional moment of fortune as well. But with all his experience, he's relied upon that to drive pretty good start for the Biratnagar Kings. I've got HD Ackerman alongside me again. HD, Kevin O'Brien, the head coach, will be satisfied but not overly pleased with the start.
What he will be pleased about is that Guptill's still at the wicket. He is the danger man. Half a shout. Interesting for me was that there was a couple of boundaries that Guptill hit on the offside. One was an outside edge, the other a square cut. But the other 5 were all sort of smears away on the leg side, which indicates that the surface is just a little on the slow side. And so, going back to your point about Kevin O'Brien, I think he'll look at the score and say, well, if we can get around 140, 150, that would be a very good total here. I think 160, 170 is a big ask. Unless, of course, Guptill gets going. Now Curtin finds the boundary.
That was a poor delivery, wasn't it, HD? That was a real drag down. Mohammed Mohsin got that major league cricket experience in the United States where he's had great success, but this, well, it was an old-fashioned long hop, really. I was saying to you off-air, HD, the 4 overseas players for Biratnagar in terms of run scoring going to be so critical, particularly if Lokesh Bam doesn't get a score. I rate Nicholas Curtin incredibly highly. He was outstanding at the T20 World Cup for Canada, and he's someone who I think could have a big tournament. Interesting to see the projected scores there, HD, just at the bottom of your screen. To get to 160, they'd really have to go some, wouldn't they? About 10 and over from here. But if Guptill's still there in the 20th, probably get that. Good finish from Mohsin. He's bowled lots of dots. This time it'll be a couple into the leg side. Good running. Curtin is ever so quick. 11 overs in the books. 72 for 2.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
Banking सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ बैंकले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स. यसमा पोइन्ट छ. सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई.
The partnerships thus far. 47 it was worth between Aqib Ilyas and Martin Guptill on your screens there, but now Curtin and Guptill are building something. This will be a fascinating battle, won't it? Canada to Canada, Harsh Thacker to Nicholas Curtin.
Another good cricketer, Thacker. Well, Curtin's just sort of reaching the prime years as a batter. He's 26 years of age. And I think that your prime years as a batter is around 27, 28, getting into those early 30s, and then start to slide ever so slightly. But he will just start to got an understanding of how to construct an innings in all the formats, how to put a chase together. So I agree with you, the potential's always been there, but it's almost as if just in recent times he's just started to find himself as a batter.
Well, that's been based around HD from chatting to him. He's completely revolutionised his diet, his fitness, his training structure. He's so fit and strong now. That one just skids on. Batters have been getting beaten on the inside edge continuously. You can see the athleticism. Really professionalised. The GT20 has helped that. I know that's a competition you've been there for. Nepal, think about all the struggles they had there at Cricket World Cup League 2 in King City in Toronto. They just couldn't get better and get past Canada despite how well they played.
Nutrition there, and just the way you look after yourself, and Curtin is at the wicket with someone that depicts a great professional. Martin Guptill, 38 years old, the condition that he's in, I mean, he can keep going the level that he's playing at.
protection out on the leg side means it will only be a single. Guptill will have the strike. Still one to come after that one. See there, the projected score is HD. Is 140 going to be enough? I suppose that's the question. Kevin O'Brien, the head coach, would like more than that, at least 150. Cleans him up. The battle of the Canadians. Harsh Thacker smiles and gives him a pat on the back. He gets the better of his national team captain as the Bolts strike.
Well, this can be the issue when you're looking for too big a total. Is that Curtin has obviously decided he needs to get on with things, and that the total that the Kings are looking for is around that 160, 170 mark. And so Perish is in the cause. He's looking to go over mid-on. It's almost a wild swing, and Harsh Thacker does get the better of his countryman. Curtin goes for 9, 76 for 3.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है.
सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ. सिद्धार्थ बैंक, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई.
Well, listen to this. Now, HD, I'm going to teach you about the Nepali music too. That one there, Man Mangan. It's one of the most popular songs going around. When that rings out across the TU, everyone gets involved. They have great music here, I promise you. Every cafe you walk into, down the little cobbled streets of Lalitpur, Kathmandu, there'll inevitably be somebody playing live music. It's generally very good. They transition between Nepali and English seamlessly. Down the ground, is this the moment? Oh, yes it is, the first maximum. We've had to wait. But Guptill starts in some style with the first Siddhartha Bank 6. And gets to 50 in that real style.
The superstar delivers. He knew when he hit it. As he hit it, he knew it was out the ground. Mike just over pitches, and it's just a flip of the wrists, really. No big flourish from Guptill. He's strong enough, he's good enough. He's underway.
Interesting move to get Ben Mike back in at this stage, just when the spinners looked as though they had a real stranglehold on the game. Should they just have bowled Mohamed Mohsen out? Let him bowl his 4 on the bounce.
Sometimes captains do that, don't they? They have a plan in mind before play, and they just end up running with that plan. But the beauty about the game of cricket is that it can unfold very differently to what your initial plan is. Bashir Ahmad, left-hander.
A really gritty cricketer. He's kind of nuggety, very much an out-and-out all-rounder. Won't hit big HD, but he'll work it for 1s and 2s. Can slog sweep the spinners as well. I think O'Brien, the head coach of the Kings, has probably got a bit of flexibility in this middle order. So with Curtin being the one dismissed, he's gone with another left-hander to replace him. His job for now would be to get Guptill onto strike. Had to get moving there. He's come into the crease because of this dismissal. Let's see what Curtin was trying to do, but another batter is beaten on the inside edge, HD.
There hasn't been a great deal of turn. Maybe a lack of pace is what's doing these batters. But with Curtin and Guptill having both got themselves in, they're always going to take it on. If one gets out, well, that's fine. Then the other's got to just keep going.
Now, massive appeal, but is it just angling down? The signal will be interesting here, HD, because I don't think there's any bat involved, given his leg buys, possibly just sliding.
Mike from wide of the crease. It's tight. It's tight. Maybe just the angle that he's bowled that ball from has led the umpire to think it's just slipping down, but only just. Yeah, this fella's job is to get Guptill on strike, Bashir Ahmed. When he was on strike previously, there was 5 men inside that 30-yard circle in the hope to keep him on strike. They haven't been able to do it twice. He's got off strike both occasions.
Great experience here from Martin Guptill, HD. That was not Bashir Ahmed calling that single to get him off the mark. That was Guptill, as soon as the ball made contact with the bat, getting the head down. Really outstanding communication. He's been in and around the team for about 5 days now. According to Kevin O'Brien, who I had a chat with last night, he really has almost taken on a paternal role with the younger players, just 21 years of age. That single was all thanks to Martin Guptill. Oh dear. Now, it's going to be 5 freebies. You just wonder, will Durganatsu Betty have a look at Vinay Kumar Jha and say, almost, is it going to be a no ball as well? Might have got away with one. It won't be a free hit. It will be 5 free runs to the total, though. Leru Malanthe can't do anything about that.
Whenever Guptill's been on strike, Mike has looked to go full. He's had long on in place, long off in place, and he's tried to bowl Yorkers. He's got one right in the over, the others he hasn't. That's gone horribly wrong.
I think he might have got away with one there, HD. Very marginal on the no ball call. 13 bowled, 91 for 3.
Tapaiको असली एनर्जी Red Bull असली नै रोजौं.
Form now for the Biratnagar Kings. Martin Guptill, he's in, he's set, and he's striking up at over 130. Harsh Thacker to continue. Bashir Ahmed just does his job for the moment. Now, right arm off spinner to a right-handed set batter. Is Guptill going to take Harsh Thacker on? Good running will get them a single. Are they thinking about that 160 marker now?
Well, Guptill's at the wicket, certainly. But I think from a Bolt's perspective, they need to just sort of sit here and think, well, if we can knock Guptill over here, we can still keep them under a 150 mark, because it's not easy when you just walk in.
And I was just perplexed by the decision to go back to seam with the spinners doing such an effective job and there being so many spin options. We've already seen 4 of them. Any side coached by Prabhudu Dasanayake is going to have plenty of spin options. This is almost the dream scenario. Work to do in the deep and cut it off, keep it to just 2. You've got a left arm wrist spinner, a right arm wrist spinner, a right arm off spinner, and a left arm off spinner. How often do you see that? I think as the competition goes on, in particular HD, we'll see that spinners continue to this goes up. Is this going to be a chance? Long on. I think it's the captain. Nestles underneath it, and he holds on. Anil Shah's heart was in his mouth for a moment there. The spinners continue to be the ones to do the damage. They've taken all the 4 wickets to fall, and it's the big one. Martin Guptill goes.
Guptill's always going to be looking for boundaries, but he might have just opened the door here for the Bolts, because in him getting himself out here, we're in a critical time of the match. Nearly puts that down, holds on to it at the second attempt. But a fine innings. Welcome to Nepal, Martin Guptill. 55 from just 43 deliveries. It's 96 for 4.
Tapaiको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स. यसमा पोइन्ट छ. सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई.
Third over, gets the wicket that the Bolts wanted. It will bring the highly experienced Rajesh Palami-Magar to the crease, 32 years of age now. It's always kind of knocked on the door of the national side, but he's only played 6 T20Is. And now spinners come back in. Mohammad Mohsin to bowl his 4th and final over. How big a moment is this, HD? Guptill holds out to long on.
Massive moment in the game. Kings were running away with it, but this dismissal, the Bolts will feel now that they can really strangle the Kings. 2 batters they'll scurry between the wickets, they'll knock it around, they'll try and find holes in the field, but not going to hurt you with big boundaries.
Most of the senior Nepal side, of which Anil Shah has become back a fully established member of this year, are very good fielders, but this was, well, more than a little dicey and ropey, to say the least. He had to juggle it, but he did hold on critically. It was the big one. It was Guptill. Almost a hush over the ground as the ball hung in the air. Problem is, I don't know where the boundaries are coming from now. 1s and 2s, yes, HD. They may have to readjust their sights, the Biratnagar Kings.
Don't make excuses for the little fumble in the outfield there, but over the time here, have you seen a number of catches put down? I mean, this light is very difficult to take high catches in the middle of the day with a white ball.
It's almost blinding, isn't it? We're up in the Valley of the Gods here. We're in beautiful Kathmandu Valley. I think the local players are used to it. We play so much cricket here in Kathmandu, here at the TU, across at the Mulpani, which is even higher in elevation over towards the stunning Gokarna Forest Resort. But it can be just incredibly bright. It can almost blind you. You'll see the vast majority of fielders will have sunglasses on. And the altitude, you've got to consider that too. And I'll allow you an excuse for some of the visiting players, but the locals, not so much.
Game's just come to a little grinding halt here as just try and knock it around, try and get off strike. Just be a single. Bring up the 100 for the Kings at the conclusion of the 15th over.
Tapaiको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं.
सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स. यसमा पोइन्ट छ. सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई.
Of this contest, 100 up, and it's job to do here for Bashir and Magar from here on. Martin Guptill playing a very handy innings there, 55 of 43. Alka missing out, so did Nicholas as well. Oh, wicket's going to spinners this morning. That's a very sharp bit of work in the field as well. That's what you need to do as a fielding side. Sridhar and Sriram sitting alongside me. What a contest, Sridhar.
Yes, Mikhail, yeah. Martin Guptill was just threatening to run away with the game. His wicket could have been the difference between 160 and whatever they get now. Magar tries to go. Oh, he's gone. He's tried to go big on the leg side, but he didn't know where the ball was. The ball just ended up being near the wicket keeper, who's just happily taken the bails off. That's another wicket down for the Kings. Good, smart piece of work by the keeper. Milanta. Rajesh Magar tried to get a move on, but that was not to be. Harsh Thakur, the bowler. It's a big heave on the leg side. He's tried to run, but Milanta was sharp enough to collect the ball and take the bails off. Bit of panic from Rajesh Magar, but good sharp work by Milanta.
He walks back for one. After side back in the dugout for Biratnagar at the score of 100.
Next time.
All eyes on Pratish GC, another very fine talent in the ranks of Nepal cricket, and immediately he's off the mark as well with a single towards mid-wicket. 5 wickets have fallen so far, and all of them have gone to spinners. This goes to show the impact they're having very early in this competition, Sri.
Not surprising. It was a bit sticky. Spinners came into it straight away. The left-arm spinner started off Rajabansi. Then Mohammad Mohsin and Harsh Thakur have been outstanding too. Still got 4 more overs after this. How many can the Kings get? Can they get to 150? 140 will give them a fighting total. With the altitude, it's easier to bat once you get your eye in.
Yeah, they've kept things tight. Good fielding, good stops. Just to 1, 6 and 10 boundaries. Into the 16th over. It's 103 for 5.
Light Superlight Pond Superlight Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Himstar for a complete home.
सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
Days when you have cricket in Nepal. If you're anywhere around, the TU ground in Kirtipur is your hotspot and destination. Even as Biratnagar Kings put into bat, they look to go somewhere in excess of 150, 160. Sandeep Lamichhane at the toss did mention to me that 180, 190 is what his team would be looking for. This is close again. And yes, it's another wicket. Each time he's been introduced into the attack, Lalit Rajbanshi has struck. He struck on the very first delivery in his first spell. He strikes yet again in his first delivery, in his second spell as well. That's wicket number 6.
Yeah, 180, 190 is a far cry from here. Pratish Chetri on the back foot. The ball just skidded on too quick. Rajabanshi is too good for him. Red Bull energetic movement of the match. Rajabanshi striking. Pratish Chetri gone for 2. Bowled by Rajabanshi is 103 for 6. It's 16.1.
moment. From 96 for 3 to 103 for 6. Sandeep Lamishane, the captain, walks out.
They were 96 for 4 when Guptill got out. The scoreboard hasn't moved since then. Big ask for Lamishane. Got to bat till the end, but also take the score to a respectable score. He's here because Pratish Chetri lost his wicket to Rajabanshi. Terrific delivery. Came in with the arm. He had no answer. Skidded off the pitch. Too quick for him. Beat him completely off the pitch. Chetri had to depart. A big ask now for the two in batters.
Well, he's got plenty of bat on this one. Oh, what a catch. Oh, wonderfully done. This man's just giving some heart attacks to the fans as well. That one once again almost popped out. Anil Kumar Saha on the second attempt grabs another very fine catch in the deep. Another wicket falls here for the Biratnagar Kings.
Yeah, Rajabanshi's third. Bashir went for the big one. Had to do it as a left-hander, taking on the left-arm spinner. And that's another Red Bull energetic moment of the match. Look at that for a catch. He covered good ground. And then it popped out. He had the presence of mind to catch it again. Terrific strike again for Rajabanshi. Saha, the fielder. Anil Kumar Saha. Bashir Ahmed gone for 7. And it's 104 for 7 now.
Spinners wreaking havoc on day one of the Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League. Chris Soul makes his way out. And they've fallen apart here, Biratnagar Kings. And how well the spinners have bowled. Thakur 3 for 22. And Rajbanshi into his fourth is 3 for 22 as well. 6 wickets for 44 runs between the two spinners.
Terrific. Mohammad Mohsin was very good as well. 1 for 20 of his 4. The spinners have ruled the roost here. Big shot attempt and a very, very good catch from Anil Kumar Saha.
Well, fair to admit that cricket has been played at the highest level here, great quality, and the relationship forever moment of the day as well in terms of the fair play that we are seeing in the middle. Goes big on this one. That's the second 6 of the innings. Towards the cow corner region, Lamishane says, let me do this. And what a way to end the over with a Siddhartha Bank 6, crossing ropes, creating hopes. It's 1-1-1 for 7.
DHI Happier Home Took जैसा है Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
From here on, Biratnagar Kings, that last hit was a decisive blow by Sandeep Lamishane. 18 legal deliveries, 1-1-1 for 7, 3 wickets in hand, put into bat. Biratnagar Kings will need a move on in the final 3. It's been a very good disciplined effort so far by Janakpur bowls. 6 bowlers used, and it's time for pace now. It's going to be Kishore, was tidy in his first 2, giving away 10. Good.
Chris Soul plays to Scotland, can clock up to 145. At his turn with the bat now.
What's a safe score streak on this surface, with the spinners creating havoc in the middle?
Got about 16 balls left. If they can get 25 runs, 30 runs from here, can they get to 140? Be a fighting score. Nowhere near where Lamichane mentioned. Beautiful side. The brilliant cricket ground is one of the most picturesque I've ever come to, I must admit. My first time to Nepal, and it's only been 2 days. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. The food at the hotel is outstanding. The hospitality is excellent.
Oh yes, Nepal's warm and welcoming people as well. Yeah, he's giving everything at it, and he finds the field at covers. This time Lamichane is unsuccessful in clearing the infield. Kishore strikes in his second spell. Another wicket falls here for Biratnagar Kings. They're 8 down.
A good delivery. He followed Lamichane. Lamichane was trying to create room, and his brief stay comes to an end. Tried to go over the offside, sliced it. Good, comfortable catch for the fielder. The first wicket for pace in this innings. Kishore strikes. Lamichane goes 8 down now. 112 for 8.
What an effort here by Janakpur bowls. What a response by the bowlers after electing to field first. Look at that for a delivery, cleaned up. Another wicket, he's on a hat-trick as well. Kishore is turning it on in the middle. And Janakpur bowls are just landing blows in the middle.
Yeah, this has been some sort of collapse after Martin Guptill's wicket. 96 for 4, 112 for 9. Kishore is turning it on. Terrific Yorker. Jitendra Mukhia, no idea. Went through bat and pad. If you miss, I hit. Terrific bowling from Kishore. The coach is happy. The dugout's happy. They're digging themselves into a hole here, the Biratnagar Kings. 112 for 9. Jitendra Mukhia, the latest victim, gone for naught.
What a passage of play here for Janakpur bowls. The captain Anil Kumar Shah certainly feels vindicated. This was Kishore's first wicket. Got Sandeep Lamichane and then castled Jitendra Mukhia. He is on a hat-trick on day 1, match 1 of the inaugural edition of the Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League powered by Ncell. Can the youngster create a historic moment for himself? He comes in, steaming in, hat-trick ball. Almost created an opportunity, and in all of it, anticlimax. It's a no ball.
May have got a bit too excited. Karel, the new batter, did well to dig it out, but he's got a free hit now. Chris Soul on strike. I may have got a bit excited to get the hat-trick, just overstriding.
No change.
Big no ball in the context of the modern game. Overstepped by over an inch. Yeah, Karel's still on strike, is he? Yeah, he is. Can he whack it over the boundary? Where's he looking? He's looking leg side. You can't change the field because the striker is the same. Where's he going? Mid-off, mid-on, inside the circle.
That's down the leg side. He'll have to re-bowl that again. That'll be signal wild Kishore Mahato has played 2 ODIs for Nepal. The free hit stays.
Yeah, it's been an eventful over. Dot 1, wicket, no ball wide. The free hit remains. Tried to follow him. It's been innings to look out for.
Takes it on the full. Has he found the gap as well? Yes, he does. Takes full toll of the free hit, gets a boundary and gets off the mark as well. Much needed runs. They'll all count.
Yeah, terrific shot from the young Anil Karel, 24-year-old. Plays for province number 5. All timing. The best part is didn't try to hit it hard. Sometimes in a free hit, you just go for leather. But it was good presence of mind to just time the ball through the offside. That's good, classy batting from Karel. Number 11, I can't believe it.
Yeah, a lot of elegance in that 4. He'll turn the strike and get to the other end, and will also retain strike for the next over. 8 runs coming off this, and 2 wickets as well. It's 119 for 9.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen. DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है।
सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ बैंक, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
Kings have just lost their way. 119 for 9. What a brilliant last over by Kishore Mahato as well. He still has an over to go. Looking at the way the bowlers have bowled, looks like it's going to be pace from both ends to finish off proceedings as well. Look at that for turnout day 1. It's only getting started, Sri.
The whole of Kathmandu is turned out here. Tribhuvan University is just not big enough to hold these people.
Ben Mike generating some pace as well.
A bit expensive, Ben Mike. 21 in his 2 overs. Guptill got hold of him with a straight 6 in the last over that he bowled. And he bowled 5 wides, which doesn't sort of help his cause. But can he finish it off? Can he finish the Kings innings off? The Janakpur bowls will be very, very happy. It's triggered a collapse after Martin Guptill's dismissal. It's 5 wickets for 19 runs. A wide down the leg side. Got to aim for the stumps, young man. Keep the stumps in play if you're bowling to a number 11. Last 30 balls, 28 runs and 6 wickets. Down the leg side. The first ball was angled outside the off stump. The next one trying to get the stumps over-corrected. Every run counts. These extras, they'll take it, the Kings.
They'll have to be rebowled. Tough one on Ben Mike. 26-year-old, plays for Leicestershire, and very recently, Sri, he hit 100 and took a 5-4 and a hat-trick in the same match, and etched his name in the Belvedere Cup history books as well over the weekend, after taking a century and getting a hat-trick as well. Ben Mike, their 26-year-old from Leicestershire, England cricketer. Smartly done.
Well done from Karel. Got bat on ball, got Chris Soul on strike. Now up to the big Scottish guy to finish this innings off. Can he hit a couple of sixes? Can he find the boundary? Ben Mike, definitely very talented cricketer, no doubt about it. Lost his radar a little bit in this over. 1 wide down the leg side, 1 wide down the off side. See it at 3 runs in the 2 balls that he's bowled.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit with his line at the moment. Not the best of deliveries to bowl when you have fine leg up in the circle as well.
Not getting his radar right, especially with the left-right combo in the crease. Probably trying too hard. He's just got to keep it simple. Hit the stumps. Right-hander, left-hander, doesn't matter. All you've got to do is hit the stumps when number 9 and number 11 are batting. Your game plan needs to be very, very simple from a bowling point of view. Just 1 wicket to take for the bowls.
Much better this time. Just look back at this innings. Biratnagar Kings will certainly back at a situation where they had things under control with Martin Guptill in the middle. Partnership with Akib Ilyas was growing. As you rightly pointed out, Shri, ever since Martin Guptill departed, it's been a slide year for Biratnagar Kings.
No notable contribution apart from Guptill. Ilyas got 15 of 18, but since then it's been 9, 7, 1, 2, 7, 2, 0. Not something Biratnagar Kings will want. Yeah, good batting from Karel. He's at least ticking the runs over. He's doing them in singles, but he's adding some crucial runs. Yeah, the wickets went down in a hurry. They were 96 for 3, coasting at one stage, but then it's been a sort of a collapse. But this pair has added 13 runs for the last wicket in 11 balls. Chris Soul, what's his plan? What's his go-to? Where can he find the boundary? They need one desperately.
This one's high up in the air. Milanta coming underneath it, says it's mine. Oh, he just about loses footing, and that'll be a chance gone down. It was a skyer, and he just about moved around and circled around it and underneath it.
Yeah, if you were to give runs for a height, this would have got 6. Went straight up in the air. It's not an easy catch. It's a clear sky. Red Bull, energetic moment of the match. Ungood, a save replay. Nicholas, sorry, that's Milanta. Didn't even get his hand to it.
This one's aerial yet again. Looks straightforward. Should be taken. It is. And that wraps up proceedings as well for the first innings. Mike with his first wicket. Biratnagar Kings bowled out for 127 in 19 overs. It's been a thorough bowling effort by Janakpur bowls. This after they won the toss and decided to bowl first. A thorough performance, disciplined effort, and a tidy finish as well as Biratnagar Kings walked back, bowled out for 127.
They would have looked to get more, Biratnagar Kings. So 96 for 4 at one stage. But then once Guptill got out, this has been the story. Chris Soul just got height on it, no distance. Easy catch for Mohammad Mohsin in the covers. Yeah, when the Australian style. Ben Mike gets his first wicket, well deserved too. Good performance. They're going out together, that's a good sign. High fives all round. The spinners were too good. The pace bowlers came back and cleaned them up. Kishore and Ben Mike got the last 3 wickets, but the spinners did most of the damage. Thakur 3 for 22. Mohsin 1 for 20, and Raj Banshi 3 for 28 were the wreckers in chief. Very, very good performance. Pubudu Dasanayake will be very happy for the Janakpur bowls. Yeah, batting card that flattered to deceive. Martin Guptill, the lone warrior, 55 of 43. Akib Ilyas gave him some company. Got 15, but then it was a telephone number 97127407. That's exactly been the story. 127 all out.
Just the 2 batters getting into double figures. That partnership needs mention over there. Ilyas and Guptill, 47 and 43. Then a couple of double-figure partnerships between Guptill and Curtin and Guptill and Bashar. He's been the constant there, Guptill for the top order. But then after that, it was a slide, 4-3-1-8-0. And that last wicket partnership of 50 runs coming in very handy. 15 extras. It's been a bowler's day out, however. Electing to field first, Anil Kumar Saha will be thrilled with this effort put in by his bowlers. The spinners came in. Lalit Rajbanshi struck in his very first delivery. He finished with 3 for 28. Harsh Thakur introduced as the 6th bowler, finished with 3 for 22. And then Kishore Mahato and Ben Mike just wrapped up things and polished off the tail with 3 wickets between them in their 6 overs. It's been a thorough bowling effort by Janakpur bowls in their first game.
Yeah. Lokesh Baum and Martin Guptill started off, but Lalit Rajavanshi broke through in his first ball. Big strike. Guptill took a bit of his time, but got going later on. Akib Ilyas tried his best. It's all in the power play, this. Just cleared Muir on the occasion, and then when the spinners came on, he looked